Hi, my name is Mike Graham. I am the North American producer for the Killzone franchise out of Santa Monica. The build we have here is a combination of the E3 build, which we currently have playing 2D and 3D along this wall. We also brought along our most current online multiplayer build that we unveiled at Gamescom. It's got 3 levels. It's got Frozen Dam, it has the Corinth Highway, and it also has the space elevator turbine level, showcasing the jetpacks, the new mech vehicle for multiplayer, which we had in Killzone 2, and of course showing off 3D, which we're big supporters of. One of the things we're doing with the jetpack, honestly, we still have a long time to go. We come out in February, so we're still refining, but one of the things the jetpack does is it allows us to open up the level design and really explore. Instead of a linear nature, we can build vertically. So we needed to keep it consistent so that the player could still experience the design we wanted. So they can't have freedom of flight wherever they want to go, but we also allows us to allow multiple approaches. So it's definitely a balance point where we want to move it around, allow a vertical enhancement, multiple 3, 4, 5 ways to tackle an objective while you have the jetpack, but still control the path or the nature of the gameplay and the narrative through its use.
This is the one time that
One of the things we have different in Killzone 3 is instead of the tactical spawn grenades, which allowed squad spawning wherever you wanted in Killzone 2, we've now moved to actual tactical spawn points that are fixed positions within the level. And the new tactician career, it enables them to capture them for one team or the other. So it becomes a tactical objective that only one career can unlock and use. So it becomes a natural fighting point for the player that naturally they congregate, they want to control. There's obvious benefits for the player to control it. Rockets are another thing, is we're limiting the ammo. Engineers have to repair ammo depots. The weapon itself is only available as a secondary weapon to certain classes. So it's not as explosive oriented as we have been in the past, but it's still available and an option to take out heavy mechs such as like the mech we have in multiplayer. You want people with rockets and explosives, but a one-off rocket, a one-shot rocket isn't as useful during the course of the events. We're looking at, it'll be similar to Killzone 2. We are looking at 30 frames per second. We're always investigating, but if we go more than that, we lose memory and other options available for the details that Guerrilla's known for and what they like to utilize. So we'll lock it down 30 frames a second, and we're really happy with the way the game looks and plays at that frame rate. Basically, Killzone 2, we were creating the engine on PlayStation 3. So along with creating the game and the environments, we also had to build the tools used to develop the game. The great thing about Killzone 3 is we're not having to build the tools this time, we're refining it, which allows us to play a lot more with the rule set and the tools we built. It's allowing us to maximize it, perfect the graphics engine, and play a lot more with the memory we have on the PlayStation 3, allowing us to have greater variety of weapons and abilities in multiplayer, to include the mechs and the jetpacks in the levels, bigger levels, more involved, more AI on screen at a given time, and really just stretch the limits of the tool set we created with Killzone 2. The loading times are better because we're optimizing the engine. Again, we didn't have to create the tools. It's not something we're discussing and have a finite load time for the game right now. And while discussions are ongoing about an install, no decision's been made at this point in time. Well, we will have a public beta. In fact, we're giving away some Twitter cards to leave feedback here to get a chance to get an invite. As for an open beta, it's been in discussion, no firm commitment's been made. Logistically, it takes a lot of planning and back end and make sure something like that happens. And we realize it's a great marketing tool and it's a great tool for the game to help sell itself, but at this point, no decision's been made. I mean, our graphical prowess, we actually think the game is just phenomenally beautiful. Definitely stands up there in the tiers of AAA titles. We feel heads and shoulders, up there with the best of the best. It's the composite suite that we offer. I mean, no game is offering the value that Killzone's coming out with. We're going to have full function move support in the title across the board. We're going to have full feature move support in multiplayer. We'll have 3D across all game modes, a huge online component with the game, as well as an epic single player campaign.